3, 2, 1.
Welcome to everything in between. Sorry, Patrick's at Disney. Where they talk about music and it all. Welcome to everything in between. Patrice is a irritated cunt, but he seems to be having fun. DC is a comedian, but no one is laughing. Welcome to everything in between. Starring Patrice at Disney. Where they talk about music and it all. Welcome to everything in between.
Welcome to Everything in Between with Patrice and TC, where we talk about music and everything in between. So let's get into it.
Okay,
If we have to.
if we have to.
We
We got our special guest today, live in studio, Mr. Fonzarelli. Fonz, how's it going?
It's going pretty good.
A man of so few words, but great words.
Great words, yes. Welcome, Fonz, again. Second time on the show. It's awesome.
Yeah, you're the most repeated guest we've ever had. Twice.
Twice, yeah.
Holy shike.
God damn. That's amazing.
All right, so
Yeah,
let's
keep coming
recap. Let's
back.
recap the night last night.
Yes.
That's why I think we did this, because we have to recap how fun last night was.
It was a great time. I had a great, awesome time.
Yeah, it was great,
yeah,
man.
And
Yeah.
where were we again?
We were at my comedy show with Kenny Robinson at Sir Monty's Pub. It was fun. It was really fun. It was fun.
How'd you think you did, though?
I thought it was all right.
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought I did all right.
Yeah? I think
For
you
someone who didn't really prepare at all.
Oh, really?
No, I didn't. I
Yeah.
didn't practice any of that stuff at all. So
Oh,
it was just,
shit.
yeah. So I just went up
Yeah,
and did
no,
it.
you fucking did awesome, man. That was really good. It was
Thanks.
good watching you up there. And that Trump bit that you did was,
Yeah.
I love that. That was good. But
I've been working on that since
yeah.
this podcast.
Are you serious? Is
Yeah.
that what kind of gave you?
Well, that's where I got that idea for the Trump classroom. If you go back a couple podcasts ago, we were just riffing and I came up with that, and then I was like, yeah, that'd be a fun bit to do, and then it ended up working pretty good
Nice.
because I didn't know how it was gonna work because, like, you never know with the room when you're doing
Yeah.
like political stuff. That's why I said I'm not political, so you try and be in the balance of stuff. And I had one of these dudes I met last night who looked like Adrian Grenier, the fucking guy from Entourage. I can't
Fuck,
remember
you
his
did,
name.
Yeah.
And he said, he was like, I like how you balance both sides of a political argument. I was like, well, that's what it should be. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you want to really be in the middle, right?
Was
So-
he wasn't part of the show, or was he just like a...
No, he was just a patron. Like, he just came in, and then he was a musician. He's been in bands and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And then he was just at the bar, and he came over. He overheard me talking about making music.
Yeah.
Right, like when I got there before you guys at like 7, he came over and shot the shit.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that was basically it. Like, and then we just kind of like started talking the whole night. He's a good guy. Good guy. Adam,
Okay.
I think. Adam is his name.
Adam?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So just kind of just a fan of comedy, wanted to come out and
Yeah.
see you guys.
How did you guys... Here, Fonz. Here, take the mic. I want you to tell me how you enjoyed the show, what you liked and what you didn't like. Tell me no.
I like most of the show. I don't know. I don't go to too many stand-up shows.
Yeah.
But
okay, well, speaking of that, you don't go to a lot of...
I enjoyed it. It was good. Yeah, it was funny. I guess everybody had their moments where it was kind of like, eh.
Yeah, there's a couple of those.
Yeah,
I
there's a
did
few
see
of those.
that.
But all in all, yeah, there was good jokes. It was a good time. Saw a lot of people I haven't seen in a while, so that was nice.
Yeah,
It was
another
good. You
great
did
thing.
awesome. It was good. You did have that with the abortion stuff. I don't know.
Okay, that's to me, that's what comedy is all fucking about, is making those moments like, oh my God, is because it makes you uncomfortable. You want people to be uncomfortable when you're talking about stuff. That was like, which I don't think was a bad thing. If you're for abortion, why can't I talk about it? If that's the thing you want to fucking be about, I talk about it, make fun of me. Like, I don't know if you should do that. How did that bit not fucking land? But my bit about saying that I'm half African, and I said I'm gonna 1/3 of my set tonight is gonna be just the N-word, and that landed like a motherfucker. All of a sudden, abortion. You shouldn't really talk about that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the thing with comedian. You can't say what you can and cannot not talk about.
Yeah.
You know. 'Cause
I
you-
mean, come on. Like, okay, first of all, let's go over that bit a little bit. But I talked about. Let's talk about, like, okay, how do you become an abortion doctor? Is there a DeVry for that shit? What's so not funny about that? What's so, like, do people line up? Like, I don't get why that's not funny. See, you guys are laughing right now. Like, what's not funny about that? And everybody's just sitting there. I don't know about this. Well, then you tell me how it works. Fucking, you tell me how the process works. How do you the application? Like fucking, like I said, again, this is the part of the joke I know that didn't land. I was talking about like you get in. Is there like a questionnaire, an entry level exam? Like you only need one question. It's like you look at a picture of a baby. It's just multiple choice. Do you what do you want to do this baby? A, love it. B, care for it. Or C, murder the fucking shit out of it. See, okay, you guys didn't laugh at that one, so I guess that bombed. I thought that's funny in my head. That's what. Okay, anyway.
But
whatever.
yeah, you said though, like everything's not going to land all the time, kind of thing, right? Like that's
Yeah.
you kind of expect it almost.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the one bit I was gonna do, I told you guys I wanted to do. I was like, I have a crazy Muslim joke that I had to.
Yeah.
I think that would have bombed worse somehow.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Maybe one time we'll hear that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
You will.
probably.
You know,
On one of your shows?
in one of the shows.
Are you doing another show soon, or?
November 22nd so far in Pickering with Jake Leland. He's putting on. He was there last night. Jake fucking killed. He
Yeah.
was on right before Matt Henry was.
Oh, okay.
He was fucking great.
Yeah. Nice, man.
Yeah, man.
And then the fun didn't stop there.
No, it didn't.
You know?
The conversations
the
after that was
yeah.
like just as funny as the comedy show.
Yeah.
Holy shit! What was the one conversation we had when we got back here?
Oh my!
I think
I
we
don't
should
even.
bring it up.
I don't want to bring it up.
Why?
Okay, we'll bring it up.
Bring it up. Who cares? It's like, this is why we're doing this right now.
So,
We're only
odd-
5 minutes in. We need material.
Well, here we go with this: sucking your own dick, gay or not.
But we had the argument: if you jerk off, that's like the same thing. Me and Fawn said this. It's the same thing. So if you sucked your own dick, what's the big thing? But if you sucked your own dick and then you swallowed, that's pretty gay.
It's quite the conversation.
Whatever, you were into it. You were arguing.
Well, no, I was kind of yeah. Didn't know really what to say. I just kind of went with it. So yeah,
You know, you went with it all right.
yeah.
Yeah, you argued against it, and you were just like, "Yeah, it can't be that gay." Which
No.
makes us think that you were thinking about it. No, Michelle brought up too. She goes, "Everybody has once in their life tried to suck their own dick," and that's true. Every one of us,
Every guy.
has
Every
tried
guy.
to suck their own dick at
Yeah.
one point. Whether it was like yesterday or when you were 10,
Yeah.
you fucking tried at least once.
10.
Well, it's just
Oh,
because you're just like,
shit.
ah, man, that's gotta feel like something.
This guy. Jesus. Telling you, man, it was quite the in-depth conversation.
It was a wonderful conversation.
This
We'll
is
have to-
after, what is it, before we went to go?
Oh, after. Way
Yeah.
after the show.
So before we went to eat food. I think we went and
Oh,
grabbed
was
some
that?
food.
It
Yeah.
was.
So we're
Speaking of that
talking
adventure, too. Yeah.
Yeah, I made
Here, I'm
it
going to hand it over to Fonz. He's going to do some talking with that adventure.
adventure, yeah.
All right.
Okay. Thirsty fella?
Yes.
You forgot to drink your beer.
Well, I mean, if it does get drank,
Yeah, so then after that quite in-depth conversation,
We got hungry.
We got hungry.
Hungry thinking about sucking our own dick. Well, you wouldn't be so hungry if you actually swallowed, Pat. You think it's gay.
Oh boy.
Anyways.
Yes. So yeah, then we went to a place called Smokes Poutineery. So good. It
Smokes
was really
Poutineery.
good. I got popcorn chicken poutine.
You're welcome, by the way. That was my idea.
That was Fonz's idea. Only because the pizza store was closed.
It's true.
It was closing as we were walking out. It closed, like everyone was leaving the store. And we're like, okay, what do we do now? And they were just wandering around, just being us.
What was the original plan, right? What was the original plan?
Was to go to like a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was to go to a place called the Atria.
And then Stags had two.
Steak had, yeah, there's all
But
the.
apparently Oshawa shuts down at midnight.
Yeah,
right?
it was like, I
That's
think,
weird.
yeah, just after midnight when we
Could be
were.
Thanksgiving, though. Maybe the Thanksgiving.
True, yeah.
I just thinking, like, you walk out there, it's close to midnight.
Right?
The crackheads.
That's all that was out there. It was just zombies. in
Oh
the
my,
corners.
it pretty was like that. It
That one
was a
guy
lot
was
of.
sniffing that shopping cart. That was
Yep,
pretty
there
funny.
was a guy sniffing a shopping cart. Yeah,
What about that guy?
yeah. It was quite the interesting scene.
Right?
And then we went into the Smokes Poutineery. There's only the three of us in there. and
It was damn good though.
it was freaking
tasty.
delicious.
Tyler got the biggest poutine
Oh
you could
my
ever get. It was
God.
like 4 pounds.
Oh,
$22 for a poutine. It was amazing.
I have to explain myself on this one. Okay, I don't eat poutine at all. I've never been to Smokes. I know that's weird. I've never been there at all, so I didn't know how the size thing works. Like when you walk into Starbucks, it's like, do you want a venti or something like that? I was like, I don't know what the fuck that is. Anyway, so I walked in there. And it's like, I'll get the big one. And even the guy at the counter is like, you sure about that? Like, you
yeah.
wanna-"
Everyone
And
questioned you.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take the big one. What do you- I thought you guys get the big one. And all of a sudden, he gave it to me. He then brought it out in like a fucking wheelbarrow. He gave it to me. I was like, oh my god, this is huge. This is the next day. I only ate a quarter of it. I
Yeah.
swear to God,
Oh,
or
yeah.
maybe half.
Yeah.
And I was munching on it like through like hours.
Just look over. Tyler's got his head fucking into the
But it was-
box of poutine.
But it's really good. The pierogi
Yeah.
one. That's what I
The
got.
pierogi
You
poutine?
suggested that.
Did I?
Yeah.
I
You
don't
said,
re-
get the pierogi. All right.
Oh, I think I was just pointing at shit. I just saw a thing
Get
on the
that
menu.
one there.
Yeah, get that one there. There you go. Get that one. So yeah, that was pretty much it. When we came back, I was kind of pretty much done after that. After I just fed on poutine.
Yeah,
That was pretty
Pat
much-
had a couple naps while he was sitting up with his eyes open. It was kind of creepy. It's weird. Never seen someone like out cold with their eyes open. And then you wake him up and it's like, holy shit!
Yeah. Hey guys,
Yeah,
what I miss?
Fucking, what's his name? Damon Wayans and Major Payne. You guys ever watch that movie?
No,
yeah.
Yeah.
Major Payne's awesome.
Sleeping.
Yeah,
I didn't see that one.
well, you got to watch that one, Pat. That's a good one.
Jesus Christ. But after that in-depth conversation and a poutine, I don't know, man. The night was over for me. That was
yeah,
it.
you're falling over pretty.
Yeah, I was done. But yeah, good night though. All around, all in
was.
all, great night. I do it again. We'll do it again sometime.
good. We will.
So
Next time,
Tonight,
next
yeah.
time we're actually going to try to suck our own dicks.
What we can do, there's three of us. We can
Right?
make like a triangle.
Yeah, we'll get tape. We'll get a tape measure, and whoever is the closest wins. We got to get a prize.
Jesus fuck.
It's gonna be good.
It's
I don't know,
good.
we are pretty old now, though. So your balls might hit you in the forehead.
Jesus Christ, man.
Uh,
Oh my God. Anyway, I don't even know where to go from there. Where do you go from that?
We're 11
that.
minutes in. We got to figure out something.
We gotta figure. We're at 20.
This might be a short
Yeah.
podcast.
This might be the shortest podcast we have, I think. Yeah.
it's definitely the in-between stuff today, though.
The in between, yeah, I'd say so. We can go get into some of those
Why are my hands so sweaty? It's like
because you're holding onto the mic so hard.
weird.
Yeah. Stop stroking off. Stop stroking the microphone.
Tyler just gets me sweaty.
Oh my God. Well, there's the thing you're bringing up about UFOs.
Oh, here, I'll give this back.
Yeah, where are you bringing that
Yeah,
up? You're getting into more and more.
Fonz is like, you want to talk about the crazy shit? Here you go, Tyler.
Because I was saying too, like you're getting into it, but I said I
Yeah.
just said watch it because you get in such a rabbit hole with that kind of shit, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's
it was
crazy.
like it was weird because me and Fonz, we crashed out here and then we woke up. It was on Netflix. We fell asleep to the Shane Gillis stand up, Beautiful Dogs, and then we wake up. There was Joe Rogan, and then Fonz farted. And then we went back to sleep, and then we woke up, and it was all of a sudden it was freaking goddamn UFOs, and I was like, "That's so crazy," because
That
I've been
is
on such a
fucked.
binge
Yeah.
the last week about it. I mean, I've always loved UFOs, but like that was crazy to wake up and it was like a UFO documentary. It's crazy.
Did you ever see that movie, The Fourth Kind? That one that I said.
No, I haven't seen
Yeah,
it yet.
that is probably one of the best alien movies I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Because it's
That's a good-
They
that's a
they
good one.
they put in real footage and they put in the acting footage side by side. They split the screen and you see the real footage and the
The acted stuff.
and the
or whatever?
acting footage. Yeah,
That's a good one. What's
It's-
your favorite alien movie? Is that
I
your favorite?
would say that besides Independence Day.
Worst alien movie ever. First 45 minutes is a fucking masterpiece. The last 45 minutes is just dog shit. It just sucks.
I mean,
Oh no, you did not shoot me with that green shit. Who says that? You're in the army. Fuck off.
well, it was like we know we're good because in Canada never got mentioned at
That's true.
all.
Then we never get invaded because
Yeah,
they just know
we
we're
don't get
boring.
invaded. We don't get extreme. Yeah. Good call. We would
Fonz
tax.
with a banger.
Yeah, we would tax
we
them
would
for
tax
sure.
him. Fonz with a banger.
And your UFO, what's yours?
Mine's
Tyler.
definitely, I'd say, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. The original 70s movie with Steven Spielberg, that with Richard Dreyfuss.
Yeah.
Just because the fucking, I always get like chills when I hear the din 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 din. Fonz knows. Fucking, there's something about that movie, and it just seems more realistic to me than anything else. Out of all like the other
Out of
alien
all
movies.
the other ones, yeah.
Yeah, I
Right
mean, like
on.
no one's gonna put Paul up there. Fucking Seth Rogen is the alien. If I had an alien laugh at me like that, I'd fucking kill him. I wouldn't pick him up. I'd be like, does someone want to take this fucking loser away from me? It's not a bad movie. It's just I just don't think it's like I like ones where you think
That's awesome. Fonz, I like that movie.
I like
You're
that
just
movie.
destroying it. It's okay.
You would not be pissed off if a fucking alien was like, "Hey, Fonz."
Wait, no, Tyler would be.
I fucking kick that thing into a ditch. I don't care if I'd be the first one to connect with you fucking aliens.
Oh my
Like,
god.
not me. Fuck this guy. Toof.
All right, Fonz, what's yours? We both hand on the
Yeah,
microphone.
we both handed the mic. That was a beautiful syncretic fucking thing that just happened that no
and it
one
was
will
at
ever
the
see.
same time, yeah.
Okay, so I'll go. What do you have a favorite?
I don't know.
Put you on the,
I
yeah.
don't know if I do.
Sometimes you get on the spot. It's like, oh shit.
No, I just don't think I watch a lot of Alien. Oh, actually, you know what? District 9. District
Oh,
9
we
is
were
a really
talking
good
about that,
movie
yeah.
that
Yeah.
really, I think, got overlooked by a lot of people. And I've been waiting for a second District 9, like a sequel to it, and it just hasn't happened.
Yeah. That,
I think they've been trying to work on it. Neil something, the guy who created it, he's been trying to get.
They can't hear you.
he's so used to having the microphone.
Sometimes it's so fucking weird.
I would do that too. I would
Um,
keep talking without the microphone.
No, Neil something, the guy who created it, he wants to. I know he's been trying to get it made because I follow him on Instagram and he keeps saying like, I'm working on it. They haven't done it yet, which makes no sense because you want to see after he becomes an alien. You want to see what the fuck happens, right, at the end. No spoilers there, but like fucking that's what happens. He got fucking infected and then he becomes one of them. Which you want to know. But it was cool because like at the end of that movie, he helped the father and son get away off the planet, right? Which that was a fucking dope. That's a good call, man. Shit, that's got to be up there for me too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What is
District
one of the
9. That's a
better
really
ones?
good
Yeah.
movie. It's just a good story too. Like,
Yeah. I think I have. I have to. Fuck. I have to look at it. Hold on. Let me look at this up on IMDb. Because if I see the title of it or the picture, it might.
the guy who's in it too. He's I think that was like one of his debut acting roles, and he's friends with the director. And but if you see him in other movies, his fucking accent's so obnoxious. They keep. Like what was the fucking movie Elysium? You ever seen that? I liked it
yeah.
the first time. Second
Yeah.
time I saw it, I was like, ugh, I fucking hate this
I
movie.
do remember that. I don't think I have seen this one of the
You haven't
times.
seen
I
District-
thought I have, but I don't think
It's
I
a
have.
really good one.
So now I'm gonna have to watch this.
Oh, you will actually really enjoy it.
And that's what I was saying to you about aliens. Like, I love all this government shit and all this like cover-ups and all this stuff.
Yeah.
You think fucking aliens are gonna ask for fucking if the government wants us out there or not? Hey, they're gonna come down and invade us and be like, oh, they're gonna
no
try.
permission.
Yeah, no permission. We're gonna need permission from our fucking all the politicians. Like,
Yeah.
fuck off, man.
Yeah, I know,
Like,
right?
Yeah. So
So there's like a bunch of theories going around that they might be like, again, this is where you go down that rabbit hole.
Right?
Shit. They might be like time travelers or something.
Yeah.
Where they're from the future, they're coming back just to control our shit.
Yeah.
Because they said that the UFOs didn't really start showing up until after fucking what was it called? The first atom bomb, Oppenheimer. After
Oh, yeah?
as soon as that happened, all of a sudden the fucking UFOs started really showing up.
well, fuck yeah. They're like, what the fuck, these
What do you guys?
motherfuckers?
Yeah, exactly, right?
You guys are making stuff to destroy yourselves?
Yeah.
We better watch out. We don't want you on our planet.
Cool documentary too. Not the one I was telling you about. The Brazil one's a really cool one. But you ever
Yeah.
hear about the Zimbabwe one with those kids at the school?
No.
Okay, watch that. I forget what it's called, but a bunch of kids, and this was in '94, I think. They're at like this private school in Zimbabwe, and they said they saw a fucking UFO come down and aliens come out or whatever, and they were within like fucking 5 feet of these aliens, and they all have the same story. There's like 30 kids drew the exact same picture, fucking same stories, everything, and 30 years later they still tell the same thing. No one skipped a beat on anything. It's like one of the trippiest fucking documentaries. So that's the shit I fucking love, man. It's like what is? Yeah, maybe. Hey, there you. There you go.
Good call.
Yeah, hey, repeat that.
We might be the Truman Show for the aliens.
That's it.
Maybe they
When
put
we-
us all the stuff here, and they're just like, let's see what the fuck happens. And
Like
I
a
think we kept her pretty entertaining. I
We're-
think, so
we're
far. We're doing pretty good,
We're some aliens fucking grade 8 science experiment.
right?
Like, and go.
Oh, yeah. There's aliens up there shaking their heads for sure.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, I'm shaking my head sitting here. So it's like looking at shit that happens.
Again, even though they control us, they're scared to come down because we'll tax them.
At least in Canada. Yeah.
You saw a bunch of aliens come down in blackface.
Right?
I saw the guy from Canada do it.
Jesus Christ.
Ah.
They would be taxed for sure. And I think that that aerial school UFO incident, yeah. That's the Zimbabwe one you're talking about.
That's it.
That's the documentary. So yeah, I'm gonna give that a watch for sure.
Yeah, it's
It-
pretty trippy, man.
It does interest me too, but that crazy rabbit hole we were talking about. I said that we were watching a thing on Disney Plus. It was about aliens, and a lot of people think there's lizard people.
Oh, I've heard
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
and I don't know if you remember back in 2020 in Memphis, they closed down the downtown, and some guy blew up a trailer in the
Okay.
downtown of Memphis, and it was because he thought the conspiracy about the lizard people and stuff like that.
So he killed himself.
He killed himself, and he wanted to kill, like, I guess, a lot of people that were maybe associated with this whole, because a lot of people think it's like government and all this kind of
Yeah.
stuff. It's crazy. They think all the government's lizard people that are just masked, or just like costumes of humans or something. I
Yeah.
don't know, some crazy shit.
Masquerade. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
What was that? Oh my god! Like that's an old school reference right there. Holy shit!
Captain Kurt.
Yeah, that's like fucking ding 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 ding, like fucking super old school.
From
One of the
yeah.
That's like from like 60s or something like that, man.
Well, maybe they were onto something.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
They're
that's right.
onto something. They knew about the lizard people back then.
Fucking, you imagine William Shatner has saved us all. Like, don't attack my people.
But yeah, there's some of the crazy shit, and then you get in like the Illuminatis and New World Order and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And stonemasons.
Stonemasons, yeah.
And you get down this crazy rabbit hole of just and people just get sucked into it because there's just so much information out there.
Yeah, those
You know-
stone cutters.
The stone cutters, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Who keeps the aliens under wraps? We do. We do.
And they think, yeah, and that's the craziest thing. 'Cause I think some of these like groups think that they can control everything, right?
Yeah.
It's like you think aliens are going to listen to you?
Yeah.
Come down from fucking interstellar space travel.
Yeah.
And be like, oh yeah, okay. Well, we won't be seen.
Yeah, we always see the things travel up to 20,000 miles an hour, apparently. You going to catch me? All right, see ya. Peace.
You travel from billions of light years away, and they'd be like, yeah, sorry guys,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
we'll stay hidden.
Fuck.
But as we're talking about it, I think I'm going down this rabbit hole where I'm thinking
it's
about all
fucking
this
I
stuff,
love
right?
it. I fucking love it, dude.
Yeah, and I can't. Another one too. Like I really get into this whole thing is the paranormal shit, like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. It can be
Which a
fucking
lot of
interesting as
people
fuck.
kind of relate the paranormal and UFO stuff
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
like
together.
entities.
Yeah, and all this kind of shit. Are we seeing ghosts? Or are we seeing an alien? Who knows?
I've never had one of
You
those
know?
moments, though.
You've
Oh,
never-
no,
were you
okay,
seeing
no,
an
I
alien?
had one. What was that?
Were you seeing an alien?
Yeah,
or
well, of course. No, I haven't. Why? What?
or no, or a ghost.
Ghost.
Oh.
Okay, no, there was one time, and Trevor and Ryan can vouch for me on this. Is we had our old jam spot. And we had a couple rooms in there. The first room we had was on the third floor. I don't even remember the third. Do you remember the third floor?
I think I
room we
went
had?
there. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah.
And then, when you had to unload after shows.
because it
fuck, that
was like
sucked.
a jam room that was changed from a school, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a
yeah,
school.
it was a
and
school,
turned
and they
it's
changed
rehearsal factory. I think it's
Rehearsal
still around,
factory.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we were up there one time, and right above my amp, there was like they have those hung ceilings and shit, and there was a missing tile right there. And this could have been the wind. I don't know what it was. I was sitting there playing guitar. Ryan and Trevor were on the other side of the room, and I just stopped, and I felt almost like someone grabbed my shoulder. Like I swear to God, and I went, "Fuck!" I ran over to them. They go, "What?" I said, "I feel like someone just grabbed my shoulder." And then Ryan and Trevor like, all right. I'm like, I swear to God, that was a real thing, man. That was
Yeah.
actually something. That was the number one thing I felt. But Trevor has a fucking crazy story. I think from what I remember, is his old place, like not the one on Somerville, but like fuck, it was, I don't know. He grew up with his mom or whatever, and his mom woke up in the middle of the night, and she got slapped in the face.
Jesus.
And then Trevor came in, she screamed, and he came into the room, and he said there was a fucking red mark across her fucking face.
Fuck.
Yeah, when we talk about when we go to
Yeah, we'll get him to tell
him
that
to talk-
story.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
fucking crazy story,
Is it?
man.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, like,
he's got a
uh,
couple like those.
Like a poltergeist almost. Yeah.
fucking crazy story.
That
man.
is crazy.
And I believe Trev, man. He doesn't bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, he's just,
Well, we'll get him to say it.
Yeah.
We'll get him to tell that story when he's on the
Yeah.
podcast next
Absolutely, man.
Saturday. I don't think I really have had a paranormal experience. Like the most I had as I worked at a community center in Toronto called Trinity Bellwoods.
okay.
Creepy as fuck. It was in the basement and stuff. It was so creepy. But they said it was haunted by one of the old employees. And I'm like, okay, right, oh yeah, okay.
What kind of ghost returns to work?
Yeah. Like, yeah, he's gonna come back. He's gonna spend eternity working.
What a fucking lame ass ghost.
I know. Well, what are you doing? It mop the floor at least. Do something, you lazy fuck. But the only thing I ever had was the last day I was there, I turned all the lights off, and I couldn't arm the building for some reason. I armed it every night, no problem. I couldn't arm the building, and when I walked out of the community center, all the lights were on when I left. So it was kind of like, I don't know, like what happened. I'm not saying it's paranormal. It could be just, maybe I just forgot to turn the lights off and thought I did. I don't know. But I did get a creepy feeling when I worked at the Trinity Bellwood Center. But yeah, it was cool, man. But that's pretty much all I've ever had. I've never had any, like, nobody touching me or slapping me or any of that shit. So
Well, Fonz, you
Kind of wish somebody would.
yeah.
It's the middle of the night. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep going there, ghost.
Fucking, out where you are though, you're like in the middle of nowhere. Anything creepy, like fucking?
No, not like supernatural, but I've never been a real supernatural kind of.
Yeah.
You don't really believe in that
I'm more
kind
of
of
like the
stuff.
science kind of guy, where
Right.
you die, you go in the dirt, things use you as energy, repeat life cycle. You know, circle of life. Who was that? Elton John. Circle of life. I'm more of a believer in that stuff, but no, my place just creeps the shit out of you because it gets pitch black and there's animals in the
Yeah.
forest and shit, and you're sitting around the fire and you never know if a bear's just gonna creep out the forest right beside you. That's the kind of shit
That's
that gets
true.
me back there, not
Yeah.
supernatural stuff.
Yeah.
It's more of like, am I gonna get eaten tonight by something?
Right.
Or,
You don't even worry
is
about.
this gonna be a good night? Or
Yeah, it's gonna be a good night.
you know, skunk coming out and fucking being like, "Hey, bud, what's up? you want to get stinky? Yeah.
Hey, bud.
Hey, bud, want to play some hockey? That kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
like stuff you would like
Yeah,
fear too,
yeah,
right?
when I'm out there, I'm not thinking
Yeah.
about ghosts getting me.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about fucking wolves and shit. Coming
Yeah,
in.
yeah. I might get eaten
I
by
live
a
in
pack
that
of-
area where you never know what's gonna fucking jump out the forest. right?
True. Yeah. There's like real predators and stuff out there,
Well,
like
yeah.
animals. Animals. Yeah.
Out of everything was beavers.
Beavers.
Yeah. Beavers cut down trees around my house all the time. They just missed the house.
Jeez, that's crazy,
They're all
man.
gone now. Legally gone.
Legally gone. Yeah.
Legally
yeah. Yeah.
Nope.
You
They
want
have
to be a beaver
trappers come
hunter?
in and they get them because they destroy everything.
Yeah. Yeah. I know they have been known to do that. Little pesky fuckers.
Oh yeah,
But
they clog the culvert in our road, and the road washes out. It's pretty awesome.
jeez, that is crazy, man.
Northern life, yeah.
You should be on our nickel.
Yeah, they're on the nickel. Yeah. I did see the big nickel.
You did see that?
Yeah, the big nickel in Sudbury. Yeah, I went to Sudbury, and like one thing I had to do, I'm like, I got to see this big nickel.
What is it with small towns? Like my
Yeah.
parents live in Campbellford.
Yeah.
What's with them making their coins giant? And they're
Yeah.
like, come see the giant coin.
Yeah, I didn't even take a picture because I'm like, yeah, it's a nickel.
It's,
It's just,
like, you have
Yeah.
beautiful thousands of acres around
Yeah.
you. Come look at this coin.
yeah,
Yeah, Toonie
yeah,
and
the
Campbellford.
toonie. Yeah,
Fucking
come look at
cripes.
this big coin.
Come look at the big coin. Oh my god. Got giant deer. Like, wow.
Oh, jeez. Well, I know with the big nickel, someone was saying that when I was there that it used to actually be made of nickel, but they had to replace it because people were actually chipping away at it and stealing the nickel. I don't know if that's true or not.
It sounds true.
Nickel, I don't know.
Yeah, what's the nickel market like?
I don't know. Apparently good if they're chipping away at the big nickel. But it's not made of nickel anymore. So if you have any ideas,
Yo, I got a guy in Kippawa wants this shit.
the nickel trade,
The nickel
the
trade.
crazy,
Name's Frank.
it'd be
Wears
like
a red poncho.
that
Check
fuck-
him out.
Check him out.
He'll give you the shit.
Like that movie Blood Diamond, but nickel.
A bunch of Africans chipping out the big nickel. Oh my god!
So no real paranormal stuff for you, Fonz. You've kind of had that.
I had
where-
that one
yeah,
little
that
moment,
one
but I'm with
yeah.
kind of Fonz on that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I still alien stuff I fully invest in. Paranormal stuff,
Kind of.
I'm on the fence with that.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
So what's your take on exorcisms then?
Well, I mean, I think. Well, see, well, fuck.
I had to throw you off with that one.
I will say
Just
the
kind of a-
Exorcist, the original Exorcist movie is pretty fucking freaky.
Yeah.
But sometimes you see like those exorcism videos online, and you're like, I don't
Yeah.
know. Like,
It looks
the
pretty
fuck outta here.
crazy. There was
Yeah.
there was a case I think that they actually kill people. Like people die from exorcisms.
I imagine.
Yeah, because they're not possessed.
Yeah.
They just need some water, or they need I don't know.
We just need to put a pillow over his face that'll suffocate the demon. The host also died. Well, we got the demon, didn't we?
Oh,
Fucking stupid, man. Some of that stuff.
and that's what it gets. Like it gets ridiculous when it comes gets into like the paranormal UFO, and I think it's all that crazy shit that kind of makes people think that people that follow that stuff are crazy. Is because
Yeah.
of all the crazy people that do. You know,
Yeah,
there's not too many people that go out there and talk about UFOs and paranormal stuff.
there's not, but there is at the same time.
There is, yeah, there
But,
is.
like,
There's
like I had no idea you were into that UFO shit, and then we just were
Yeah.
just shooting the shit. We're like, yeah, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
And,
man.
like you said, but no one's like
but I think it's
outspoken about
yes,
it.
and I think it's the crazy ones that stand out the most, right?
Yeah.
It's not the ones that are actually making good points and
Yeah.
doing like good shows and stuff on
Mhm.
TV. And I think with paranormal stuff, it's become such a mockery of it.
It
with
is.
all the shows they have. And it's like what is there like a bar?
Ancient Aliens is the one I think of. Like
That
that guy
one's
with the
pretty
crazy,
cool.
The guy with the crazy
I
hair.
love
and
that
shit.
guy. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the meme, aliens.
Yeah. And he looks like an alien.
He
like
does.
his crazy hair.
I say, stub my.
Yeah.
I
Nice.
stubbed my toe at Thanksgiving. Aliens. They were there. Let's see, I go into Trump again. The aliens were there. Shouldn't be coming into our country. Those dirty immigrants.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, but then I think it really gets skewed when you get to the whole exorcism stuff and the whole demon stuff and like that. I really think that's cool stuff, but people just
Yeah.
take it way out of content and they just go fucking stupid
Yeah.
with it, right?
Mm.
So
No, I agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
man.
Some people go overboard with it, but
They
like
go
if
way
you, If you think
overboard.
about it rationally, the things that always freak me out are when they're like, when there's just no explanation for it.
yes.
Like the Brazil one, no explanation, or fucking
Yeah.
Zimbabwe, no explanation.
No
That's you're
explanation.
like, holy fuck, dude. Like,
Right.
Or listen, another one again, supernatural, but not big into it. The Amityville house.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fucking weird
That
one.
is
man.
a weird. Yeah, I feel apparently the people that live there now are getting harassed all the time.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, they're like, oh, especially around Halloween. It's
Yeah.
just like they expect them to turn it into a haunted house or something. It's like a haunted house attraction.
I mean, if you're a serial killer and own that house, you can murder a lot of people if you want to. Yeah, come on in. Check
Come
it
on
out.
in, yeah.
You want to see some stuff? Come on.
Right?
Yeah, well, that's
exactly.
true,
Instead
right?
of bitching about it, make some money out. That's a good point.
Yeah,
That's a really good point.
Dude, you know what? That's a great idea. Because what
Yeah.
if you made a bed and breakfast there?
Ooh.
You made a
Yeah,
bed, stay there
good
for the night, and you
call.
could probably charge $500 a night, and people
Yeah.
would pay. Yeah.
Oh my God! Well, I think it's like what was the Lizzie Borden house? I think you can
Lizzie
actually.
Borden, that's another one, yeah.
That is a bed and breakfast in the States
Mhm.
somewhere. Yeah. So
They should.
that's a
That's
great
actually-
idea. Instead
Fonz
of yeah,
is, like, killing
right
it right now
on,
with the
man.
ideas.
And if that person does, Fonz said it right here,
Yeah.
and he should be getting royalties from it. So, and I'll take some.
Thank you.
I'll take some too. Just why not, right?
some
I'll take
too.
some too. Yeah, I relate it because Fonz doesn't have a
You're
microphone.
you're like the Steve Jobs of this idea.
He's the middleman. Yeah, he'll come up with the great ideas
Yeah,
and we'll
you-
steal it all.
You're just you're Steve Jobs. This guy's the fucking brains. He's the Wozniak. Oh no, that's Bill Gates. And anyway, who cares?
What? Who cares?
Who cares? They're all pedophiles.
Jesus. Speaking of pedophiles, how's that stuff going with Diddy?
Ooh, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't
I don't
really
know, but the
followed
memes
it.
have been fantastic. I'll tell you that much.
Have they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet.
Oh my god, man! Like every single '80s movie They've done that, like the Lubinator, and it was like
The Lubinator.
or Robo Lube. It was just him.
Robo Lube.
The memes have been fantastic, man. Holy fuck, they've been funny. But yeah, Diddy tried to. I think he tried to get out of jail. He tried to get a release from jail. Like this is his third time, and they said no. So that guy is fucked. I'm pretty sure he is fucked.
If they're telling him no, because I'm sure his bail would be millions of dollars.
Millions of dollars. And then I'm telling you, man, I wouldn't be surprised that somehow, just like Epstein, fucking hung himself, quotations, in his own fucking cell.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Because the people that went to that party, everybody from like LeBron James to fucking these movie stars, Howard Stern's been seen going to these white parties or whatever where they're all dressed in white. You know some fucked up shit's been going on there.
Oh, fuck yeah. Well, like I said before, the last one, I'm glad they're calling out these people with this sick shit, man.
Absolutely sick shit, man. And you know who I feel bad for, dude? I never thought I'd say this in my lifetime, is Justin Bieber.
I do feel bad, yeah.
Because he's been in that industry since he was 14.
Yeah.
And he's been, fuck, dude, you should not, he's been sexualized since he was fucking 14.
Yeah, man.
That poor fucking kid. And he would hang out with fucking Diddy and that shit.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck out of here, man. But again, he came from a poor family. I think he just, anything to fucking take, like, anything what it takes to not be poor anymore. So that's what, and he was talented, so he kind of got thrown into that industry. But now they're berating him, saying, "What'd you do at those parties? What'd you do at those parties?"
Yeah, he's getting
and
like,
he's probably like, "Dude, I don't want to fucking talk about it."
and he's got his own kid now too,
Yeah.
right? So
that's
it's
what-
like,
yeah.
just leave me alone.
Yeah, just leave the fucking dude alone, man.
Yeah,
Don't get berated
I think he's had enough. I think a lot of those people have really had enough with
Yeah.
this. They don't want anything to do with it, but they had no choice but to be part of it.
Yeah.
You know, so
If you wanted to stay in that fucking industry, you had to do
Yeah.
it. I mean, things are changing, which is good for that.
yeah.
Like, but at the same time, it's like, fuck, man. Like, I feel bad for that kid, man.
Well, there was a
I
lot of
shouldn't say please, like,
singers too. I heard this theory about like everyone would thank Beyonce. Everyone had to thank Beyonce when they went up and got their awards, like Britney Spears. and-
Really?
I didn't look into this, but I just heard this like conspiracy theory. And then that thing when Kanye went up and interrupted Taylor Swift's speech, and he said, "Oh, Beyonce should have won."
Yeah.
People were thinking that he saved Taylor Swift because she wasn't going to thank Beyonce.
Oh.
So I guess I
That's
don't
an
know.
interesting theory.
Yeah,
I never heard that.
Yeah, it was kind of cool to hear that.
Actually,
So
speaking of Kanye, you brought that up. I
Yeah.
think Diddy's ex-assistant is now suing Kanye, or saying that he drugged her while at one of the parties.
she's probably already drugged.
She probably was,
Yeah.
but they're saying like Kanye
Yeah.
like raped her, I guess. While
Jesus Christ,
Well,
man.
I'm just saying like that's like
Yeah.
the new thing coming out. But yeah, oh my God, we're going down this rabbit hole. This
Right?
This is
I
insane.
know. I think you go down.
Fonz, don't shake your head, asshole.
You're down like a weird rabbit hole about people that hear. We can't even go down this rabbit hole with aliens. But we're going down this rabbit hole with some fucking.
But we know this
douchebag.
shit's facts. We know
Yeah.
this is facts.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
true.
much.
You know, out of all this, because I'm weird, the more thing I'm more concerned about, like Johnson & Johnson. What happens there?
What do you
Like,
mean?
are they gonna like? Well, they were selling thousands of bottles, everything.
Yeah.
At Diddy parties, right? Are they gonna do awesome because of the publicity? Or are they gonna go downhill because
Ooh,
they get
okay.
dragged down with it? And well, look
Yeah.
at all the sales they're gonna be losing too, right? Like,
Yeah, I think you're right. I think they're gonna make.
you think they're gonna make
A
bank
billion, yeah,
because
they're
they're
gonna make
all
bank.
over all these memes and everything?
Yeah,
Like, people are
why
gonna be like,
wouldn't
"Oh
they?
shit, baby oil, I haven't tried that."
Yeah,
Let's fucking get lathered up.
let's get lathered up. Let's
it.
get it. It's Friday night,
Okay,
sweetheart.
yeah.
Let's
People
do
just
this.
buying like Costco size like gallons of baby oil and just going home and just putting
Going
it
on.
everywhere. Everybody's gonna be so shiny.
You see a bunch of shiny people walking
Right.
around.
Oh, they tried that Johnson Johnson.
Those are the Diddy freaks.
There you go. Yeah, so
All of a sudden, it's like a slip and slide. They don't even have shoes on. They just slide down the street.
that's
Everybody
my
looks
whole
like
thing. My brain's weird. I think about that, not about the pedophilia and shit.
Raping kids is
Yeah.
one thing, but I got to see
Yeah.
these people that are so shiny.
Yeah, right. Here, Pat, you can have this back.
Yeah, no worries, man. Yeah, just if you want to talk, just to say, give that shit to me. Fuck, the microphone's so sweaty.
I'm like,
I think. But when that's too like that's very true with Johnson & Johnson. Like, did they not think selling a 3-foot bottle of fucking baby? They were. It was like basically a Texas Mickey of baby oil.
what?
Did someone not say, and they want 1,000 of them? Did someone not question that when they ordered that? I don't know.
Throw the coins.
Right? Start taking those Jack and
Closest
Jills.
Toonie wins all the oil.
Toonie toss.
Toonie
Johnson
toss.
Johnson. Fucking Texas Mickey. Lube.
Oh my
It's going to be the new thing.
Yeah, that's when you start looking at those people going for that. There's like two guys there with a fucking crazy ass mustache and shitty hair thrown in there. Like, I don't know about those guys. I don't think they should be at this Jack and Jill. Actually, do you guys even know them?
It's like every Jack and Jill brothel and fucking stripper is going to be sponsored by Johnson and Johnson now.
You know what? You don't know that. Like, that could be like a new thing, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm surprised it's not a TikTok thing now.
Oh, it might
Like,
be.
what is that? TikTok challenge?
Sorry, you can't hear me. If they have coconut scented
Oh,
baby
yeah.
oil. Oh,
That'd
yeah.
be huge.
Rippers?
Yeah, the
all over
Rippers.
that. Says what you smell like when you get back from there.
I don't really go there.
You know?
but-
Yeah, you do. You do.
Male.
Oh, the male strippers don't use that? What do they use?
They come back smelling like fucking
Canola
vinegar
oil?
because of their balls.
Happens. He's allowed to go where he wants to go.
He's allowed to go where he wants to go, Pat. Don't judge.
Yeah, don't judge him, Pat. Jeez.
I was actually just thinking about that. If you go to the male strippers.
You were thinking about male balls?
Yeah, I was thinking about that in our conversation when we first started the podcast because they suck their own dick. Is that one of like their moves that they do?
That's a killer move.
Because I heard they stir drinks with their penises. I don't know.
What?
I've heard
Is
that.
that a thing? Michelle's going, yeah, they stir drinks with their dinks.
Yeah, with their stir
They
drinks
stir
with
the
their
drink
drink.
with their dink.
Jeez, that's disgusting.
That is pretty gross, and women drink it.
Yeah.
My
Here's-
lord. I
here's-
shouldn't say that because they fucking people eat out hookers' asses all the time and shit. Like fucking, I can't judge.
Oh my
I can't
god.
judge that. What's that?
Oh.
What was that?
Don't you remember the stripper funnel? When you put a $5 bill into a cone and then you put it in her? Remember that? You know you've done that.
I've never done that
No?
once. I hate strippers.
Oh,
dude.
they bend over
I
in
don't-
front of you and
I
you, just,
don't-
you cone up your $5 bill and just whoop, right in there, and then they just take off with it. It's awesome. Guess we went to different
What
rippers.
the fuck? Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I've never heard that once in my life.
I mean, I don't participate when I go there.
By the way, he just goes, and it's awesome.
I just sit there.
I just heard.
Yeah, it's whatever. I've seen it. Yeah,
Holy fuck me, man.
it's good times.
What the fuck?
I'll give this back to Matt.
Every time he touches the mic, it's like fucking hot fire.
It just slides out of my hand because all the sweat.
Booyah.
But it makes me want to kind of go to the strippers now, see what the hell's going on there. I haven't been in a long time, and I never really did like the strippers.
I fucking
but
hate strippers, man.
that's fucking.
I stopped going. You remember Canopik back in the day? Ryan Canopik? Ryan was like, he hung out with like Barkwell and those guys and stuff like that.
I
You-
think
I-
so. Probably
I
if I
s-
saw him,
I only tagged along when they went to strippers. I fucking hate it because they were like $12 beers and you had to
Yeah.
pay a cover and shit. And plus, I just think it's just I'm not a fan. Anyway,
Yeah, I just told him
Fuck
I
it.
was a student. I was broke,
Yeah.
even though I wasn't.
yeah.
And they just leave you alone.
just leave you
they sit
alone.
on you once, and you're like, "No, get off me.
They
You're
sit
good.
on you.
I'm a student. I have no money for you.
Your jeans break out into something.
I'm just here to watch."
The friggin' I stopped going when Canopik was at the front row, and he didn't because he didn't have dollar bills, so he just started throwing toonies. At the fucking
Toonie toss.
strip. I was like, this poor girl. This is so degrading. I cannot be here anymore. And I literally stopped because I thought that was the most
Does it really get
gr-
more degrading though?
what than toonies.
No, like being up there and then someone tosses
Well, I mean,
toonies at
exactly.
you. Like
but
that makes it more degrading.
That is. It is. They can do whatever they want for dollar bills. I don't give a shit. Or the back room. You can,
Toonies cross the line,
funnel.
right? Small change is
Unless-
okay, but a toonie,
Unless he threw that big toonie from
Yeah.
Campbellford at her. And fucking the big nickel.
take a whole roll of pennies,
It's all-
get
that's-
100 tosses.
you knock her
for
out.
a buck.
I understand what point you're making. You make a point, but at the same time, when you see a girl getting fucking, I know it's degrading as it is, but when you see someone getting fucking coins thrown at them, I'm like,
Yeah,
that's enough, dude.
The right place though. They're making some good bank.
I'm not
Making good money.
I'm not denying the value of the coins,
Right.
but I just the full fact of the fucking throwing. I was like, why? Come on,
They're
like,
gonna have to add that to the metaverse.
Throw coins. and shit.
Or, yeah, when you go to the metaverse rippers, and then you could toss coins at them. You're gonna have to. It just counts like bitcoins. Make it crypto. That'd be awesome.
Crypto fucking
Toss
strip
pieces
clubs.
of Bitcoin at them.
Crypto strip clubs.
This is the future.
This is the future. Holy fuck.
All right, here, Pat. You can have that.
Every time he's spitting hot fire, ladies and gentlemen, and is sweaty again.
Sorry if the
That's what he's sweaty for.
Sorry.
He keeps spitting hot fire and he's getting fucking
sorry if you
heated up.
heard that with the microphone hitting the floor. It just slid out of my hand. Speaking of baby oil.
I like to lube in the morning.
like to lube in the morning. Johnson's and Johnson.
Actually, you made a good point with that because when you talk about Bitcoin and all that and the strippers, no one really carries money, cash with them anymore.
No.
So what do you do?
You just slide your debit card across their ass crack. you
It's got to, yeah.
you tap it on their nipple. Doop, doop, doop. My nipple takes tap.
I hope so because I got no money. I got no cash on
That
me.
sucks. Can you imagine they accepted tap and then all of a sudden it's like I only got 67 cents. They're like, fine.
Fine.
67-cent tip.
This will do. This will do.
Oh my god! You know what? Fonz is right. Somehow it got just more degrading right now with the fucking tap. He didn't want to touch it. He's like, nope, I'm good.
Hands are still so sweaty.
Holy shit!
Oh, good stuff. Yeah. How did we get there? I don't know. We went from fucking paranormal exorcists to fucking strippers. Baby oil. Who knows what the hell is going to happen next?
Oh god!
Well, our next episode. We're gonna do the Simpsons, like
Simpsons
the
as like all about
episode.
music. Of
Yeah,
the Simpsons. Yeah.
music in this in the Simpsons and everything. I was watching. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I watched the Treehouse of Horrors.
Okay.
And what we're doing is going backwards from the newest one to the oldest one.
Mm-hmm.
And we started watching season 35, Treehouse of Horrors. They're fucking fantastic.
See, I can believe that because you
Yeah.
can do anything you want with that. Like,
Yes.
it's an open game.
Yeah.
So if you look back to like all the history they had,
Yeah.
you can make that really funny. It's just when they're doing the new story arcs because it doesn't make sense because like they've done about I think 6 or 7 episodes of when Homer met Marge, and when they first Homer met Marge,
Oh,
it was
right.
in the 70s.
Yeah.
Homer met Marge like a couple seasons later. Oh, it's in the 80s. And then the 90s, and it was like I get they have to kind of move with the times, but it's just so inconsistent. That pisses me off about that because it's like they should have ended a long time ago and just kind of ended on that high note. But at the same time, it's again you have to change with the times when you're writing. So whatever.
But I think with the Treehouse of Horrors, what I've seen, we were watching, and it was just like, fuck, this is fantastic. The only thing that really kind of threw me off, with and Michelle said that too, the voices are different now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're
How
so
sad is it hearing,
different. Yeah.
How sad is it hearing Mr. Burns because he's like fucking sounds actually like Mr. Burns should sound like now. Harry Shearer, man, he's in his 70s. He's my parents' age. No, he's older than my parents.
Yeah, and he's still doing
And
those
he's doing
voices.
Mr. Burns. He does Mr. Burns and Smithers, and you can hear it. And you're like, oh, the only guy who actually sounds, or a couple of them that sound, Bart still sounds fucking fantastic.
Yep.
Lisa still sounds fantastic, and Homer still sounds like fucking a boss. Like he still sounds like Homer.
How do you say it?
Homer.
I can't even say it.
Homer, me and your mother are disappointed. No, me and your mother and Homer are disappointed in you. It's just the fact that you fucking put the fucking phone. Homer is sick at work today. Oh, I'll be right back.
We'll get into that next
Yeah,
episode.
yeah, definitely. I'm
That's
gonna
why
play that clip.
I just wanted to bring that up about the Treehouse of Horrors because it popped in my head.
Yeah,
so.
no, you're not the Simpsons guy. They have Halloween specials every year. That's how they usually. I think every season they would start off with that because that's when the fall schedule starts. I think they switched it up though, but usually every season would start with a Treehouse of Horrors, and it was kind of controversial back in the day because it was like a lot of people don't know Simpsons was like kind of groundbreaking because it was like. Everybody that thought when they saw cartoons, they were thinking, "Oh, it's gonna be Happy Flintstones and stuff," and there was actually a cartoon that was like real, and it was not meant to be cartoony. It was just meant to be real and like depressing and funny, and it was. And I think that's why a lot of people were against it. But I don't know. It is what it is.
Yeah. Well, all right.
Huh?
We'll get it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. On that note.
Yeah, we were talking
Good.
about we'll do this next episode, and they just went off into a
You just
tangent.
went
That's no
off on
problem.
this.
Yeah.
I just kind of let you go.
Yeah.
That's okay. Give her. You're passionate about The Simpsons.
I love The Simpsons.
Yeah,
man.
man.
You grew up on that.
Yeah, definitely grew up on that. I remember. We'll get into that.
Yeah,
now. I'm not. Yeah,
No,
I
we're
was just
to do it
about.
again.
Yes, I was
Fonz
about
is
to
sitting
get
over here. He's like, I'm sitting on something. Come on, guys, talk about something.
Talk about something else besides The Simpsons. What's your show like, cartoon wise? Like,
I was always the old like G.I. Joe, Transformers,
Okay.
Voltron, stuff like that.
You must have been
Back
fun
in the
because you're such a huge Linkin Park fan
Yeah.
that when they've used them for the fucking Transformers fucking movie, you must have been pretty fucking.
Well, I'm a huge
pumped.
Transformers. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
was
love-
one of those guys in the theater when Optimus Prime rolled up that
Yeah.
very first time and went, "I'm Optimus
Yeah,
Prime."
I
I
am
can't say
Optimus.
his voice. I'm terrible
Yeah,
at it.
no,
but
no, I know.
I was one of those guys that like
Cheer,
cheered
yeah.
and like secretly had a tear in the eye, sitting there.
I
and was
get
like,
it,
"Holy
man.
fuck,
I
this
get
is
it. I
awesome."
get it, man,
Like,
because-
you watched it my whole childhood,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden like this huge, crazy like. And just like the way they can make the Transformers shit, it was groundbreaking for me. It was awesome.
It was insane. And you know
Yeah.
what? I don't care. Michael Bay's had a lot of misses, but he fucking nailed it with that first Transformer movie. He
Oh, yeah, it was sweet.
fucking killed it with that.
I keep hearing their Voltron movies coming out, so I'm pretty stoked
Yeah.
for that.
Is he involved with that or no? Voltron? The Voltron?
I'm not sure.
No,
if
I
Michael
don't
Bay
think. No,
is.
I think he's done with
No,
that franchise.
I've heard that and Thundercats are in the works too.
Thundercats
they're
will be
bringing back all
interesting.
these old '80s stuff,
Yeah.
which is huge
Which is
for me.
I mean,
love
it's
that stuff.
awesome, but at the same time, Hollywood just does not want to develop fucking new ideas and shit.
Yeah,
But at the same time, it's cool as fuck.
I don't know. It's just one of those weird kids that never watched The Simpsons, really.
Well, that's
Unless it
all
was
right,
just
man.
happened to be on, but I never
Yeah.
really paid too much attention to it. Really.
I was like, in my house, it was kind of like every Thursday, the new Simpsons was on when it first came out, and we would always watch it as a family, and we just laughed our asses off. That's, I think,
Yeah.
why. But we were talking about Transformers, though, man. That fucking first Transformers movie, when that came out, oh my god, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god,
One-
that was
one of the other awesome scenes was when they're racing through the highway there and the used comes on.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was fucking awesome too.
Yeah. That's when you first meet Bumblebee.
Yes.
Was in
Yeah,
that.
when that was another epic part for me. Epic part because one of my favorite
Yeah.
bands and
Yeah,
inside one of my favorite shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
it's cool when that happens. Like, and you had Linkin Park. Yeah,
Linkin
you
Park was
you
in there,
love that
too.
movie. You have to love that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Like everything was fucking
yeah.
going for
They're
it.
already
right?
saying if they have another Transformers, the new Linkin Park's going to be on there.
Yeah, that should be.
Yeah.
It should be. Absolutely. They fucking
Which is a
deserve.
whole nother.
That's a whole other thing. I mean, we
Yeah,
can talk about Linkin Park a bit if you want, man. Like fucking like.
I know you got the boner going now for him.
I do. I got the boner going. I it's not okay with that new singer. And I know, yeah. Like
Just as a
she's
background,
pretty.
just so
She's
you
very
guys
pretty
know.
and stuff like that. But it's not why I like them. I really dig her fucking voice. I think it's
Oh, yeah,
so
she's awesome for it.
fucking awesome,
She's
man.
not
Like,
replacing Chester. She's
yeah,
just
yeah, she's just doing her own
continuing that
thing, and
music
she's
on.
doing such a good job. Like I'm in love with her voice more than her her physicality. I love her fucking voice, dude.
No, she's awesome.
She's
it's
awesome.
gonna be good.
Yeah,
I know there's a lot of haters, but I think it's
I'm
gonna
a
be good.
fucking dummies.
Fork 'em. Right? Right, Pat?
Fork 'em.
Fork the haters.
Fork 'em.
Fork 'em. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of haters no matter what they do.
That's
Didn't matter
true.
what singer they got, they'd be hate for them.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, it's not Chester. Of course it's not Chester. We know this.
Yeah.
And they're not trying to replace him. You know what I mean? Like, they're
just
not
doing
trying to
their
make it saying like he's gonna like this person's gonna be the next Chester.
Yeah.
They're like, no, this is the replacement that we have because she fucking rocks and she's
Yeah.
awesome. And if you hate, go somewhere else, man. Go follow somebody
yeah,
else.
exactly.
It's like our
Stop.
podcast.
Yeah.
You get offended,
Get the
You
fuck
know?
out.
or just turn it off. Yeah, you have to get email. Yeah,
Email
email
Pat.
Patrick
Patrick.
at everythinginbetweenpodcast.com.
All right.
Just had to throw it out
You
there.
know, we haven't got an email for you yet, so I'm just about to drop the N word. Here we go.
Oh, jeez. And canceled. And canceled.
Nah, but like, yeah.
Let's try to keep going. We won't get canceled yet.
Nah, fuck
No,
you.
we're not going to get canceled.
No.
Let's not do that. Let's keep it. I was going to say keep it PG, but
Ah,
the
what-
beginning
what-
conversation of this
What are
podcast
you,
didn't really.
gay? Sexual education.
There you go. Everybody's learning, even me.
Even me.
Even me. There's
Hey, weren't you supposed to? She's peeling the apples. Weren't you supposed to do that?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be peeling apples right now.
She is angry, man.
That's why I keep this the podcast going. So if the longer I
She is-
the longer I yeah, the longer I talked, yeah.
me and Fonz just leave the room for a second. We come back. You're peeled.
But also
Michelle's wearing them.
But also, I'm going to be peeling potatoes later, so.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
I don't want to start anything. All right.
All right.
Let's just keep this kosher. Okay.
Just after he said it. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you're doing a fantastic job. Those are some nice peeled apples, actually. They're very consistent. You can see the peel pattern. It's nice.
I'm trying to use as little apple as possible.
That's a good call.
Waste no food.
Waste no food.
Waste no food. And I do get a bit angry when food is wasted. and when I drive in big cities.
Those are two completely different.
I know, it is. The two of the opposing things, but it's the same kind of anger.
He brings that same passion about those things, right?
Passion, we'll say that.
Passion.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, the worst thing too is like I'm such a slow driver. I get made fun of all the time how slow I drive, and then I go in a city and people are just fucking driving like 30,
That's bumper to bumper, yeah.
30 and 40, and there's no one in front of them. It's like just this is the highway, you know.
I'd hate to drive in Toronto right
my
now with that fucking construction and
It's
shit.
so bad. The construction, the people, like I think what is the driving test in Ontario? 15 minutes, I think it is for the driving test to get your license. It might back to
Should
30,
be 30
yeah.
minutes.
But when they was like during COVID and stuff, it was 15 minutes. How do you see if someone can drive in 15 minutes and they don't have to parallel park? They don't. There's a lot of things they didn't have to do.
You know, it's funny. What
So-
about the people that couldn't drive within 15 minutes? Those are the bad people.
Oh, that's a good point too.
I have a feeling they look a certain way.
Nope. The
I didn't say what they look like. I just think they look a certain way.
No, you shouldn't drive on the sidewalk.
Okay, no accents. I was gonna do it. I get it. No,
You're gonna do an accent?
I was, but not. No.
No,
I
all right.
dial it back. We're good.
Dial it back a bit. So yeah,
All right,
Yeah,
man. Well, I
that's-
think we're good because
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna make it like more than 20 minutes. We're at 55 minutes right now.
There you
and
go,
going
man.
to 56. We're turning over. I want to thank Fonz for joining us,
Apple is peeled.
and Michelle peeled the last apple. So Pat, go fuck yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
thanks, Fonz. That
Fonz,
was
man.
awesome. Yeah, man.
Thanks, lads, for having me again.
Yeah, and I
Back
mean, you're always
anytime,
welcome.
anytime,
anytime
man.
you want. And so the next episode we'll do is going to be Simpsons music oriented, and I guess we'll catch you on the next one.